see it. Now, you're very accessible, by the way. All drives. How easy is it to, let's say, to go over to your pits, you're walking out of your trailer, and say, Brittany, could I autograph, please? You get that a lot?
No, I get it sometimes. My dad gets it quite a bit.
Now you've grown up with that.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
So tell us a little history about how you came up in the ranks. You just don't hop into a top fuel dragster. So tell some of the people out here a little bit of history about Brittany Force.
I started in Supercom and moved up to A fuel. I don't think I would have gotten into Supercom if I didn't see Ashley move her way up through the ranks like she did. And so it was really when Ashley started driving that, I was like, I think I can do that. It's really there weren't that many girls out there. So it was pretty cool watching Ashley move up to the ranks, and I kind of followed her footsteps. And I honestly didn't think I would be in a top fuel car. I always thought I was going to stay in A fuel. That was my plan, stay in A fuel, but we couldn't really get a sponsor and a team. We couldn't get a sponsor. Can you guys hear me at all? We couldn't get a sponsor and a team to run A fuel. So my dad threw out the idea, to jump in a top fuel car, and hopefully we'd get exposure that way, and maybe I could find a sponsor to go back to A fuel, which was a big trick. I should have known. But the second I got in that car, I was hooked. I was terrified at first, I will admit it, to jump in that top fuel car, just because everything was so different than my A fuel car. It was so much faster, and I wanted to make sure if anything went wrong that I would react right. And I did the first few runs, just 60 feet, and just went a little bit further, and it was really when I made my first full pass in Las Vegas. I think I ran a 389, and I was hooked. I jumped out of the car and I said, "Okay, Dad, you're right. I was wrong. I'm hooked. I'm staying in this top fuel car."
So there you go. So now you're growing up watching. It's just been a funny car family. Did you ever think? Just like you said, you never thought you'd be in a top fuel dragster. Would you like to? Do you want to stay in a dragster, or are you thinking about maybe doing a little funny car action?
For me, I've always liked the dragsters. It was Supercom, it was A fuel, and I just loved the dragster. So for me, it made the most sense to go into a top fuel car. I wouldn't ever say that I wouldn't jump in a funny car to get a license. I definitely would try that. I think it would be really fun and exciting, but I think I'm a top fuel girl. Plus, we need a top fuel car at John First Racing, so it worked out perfect.
So you see some young ladies